On behalf of myself, Mr. Chislett, and all of the staff at Lawrence Sheriff, I'd like to begin today's assembly by wishing you all a happy new year. It's been a strange beginning to the year to welcome you all back to school via an online assembly. Certainly, if I was delivering an assembly this time last year, all of the events that have unfolded over the past 12 months would have been very difficult indeed to imagine. A period of lockdown in the middle of winter is a very difficult way to start the year. However, we do start the year with a number of positives as well. We can begin this year with hope. We now have 2 approved vaccinations that are being rolled out across the UK, which should soon bring about some sense of normality. The chance to be able to visit friends and family and carry out our daily lives and go to school in the way that we did before the virus will be welcomed by us all. Until we're all able to return to school, we're carrying out our learning remotely. I must say that I've been very impressed with how well you've risen to this challenge. I've seen some outstanding work from students over the past week. The way that you've all applied yourselves has been terrific. I've been observing the students that are currently attending school, watching their recorded lessons made by teachers intently, partaking in interactive quizzes with their classmates and teachers, and making the most of all of the opportunities to learn via the Google Classroom. Whether it be via extension activities or even tutor activities such as the podcasts on advanced physics or the news or current affairs quizzes, it's been wonderful to see how hard you've worked. I do, however, recognise that sustaining motivation when you're working or learning from home for a sustained period can be challenging for young people and adults alike. So to help you with this, I'd like to share some of the top tips for remote learning. Number 1, stick to routine. Make sure you get dressed at the start of the day. Try and get up at the normal time you would for school. And try and, broadly speaking, follow your timetable whenever this is possible. That routine can really help you throughout the day and also make sure you're spending not too much or too little time on each task that's set. Be organised and have a system to keep track of the work that's due in. You may wish to use the Google Classroom facility, or you might want to use a pen and paper, whichever system works best for you. Take a break, particularly if you're following your timetable. Take a lunch break, take break time. You might want to get some fresh air and do some exercise, all of which will make you feel a lot better. Stay focused when learning. Think about things that distract you. Mobile phones, you may want to put them in a drawer, keep them out the way for your break times, and don't sit with the television on or anything that can stop you from being focused on what you're doing. Use your Google Classroom to ask for help when you're stuck. You can ask your classmates or your teacher for help through this facility. And at the end of the day, pack away your computer and books to ensure you have clear space to relax. It's important that at the end of when your learning is finished, you've got somewhere to go and switch off. And I think what's really important as well is when you're doing your learning is that you learn deeply, not quickly. Don't think of your learning as a task on your to-do list to tick off. Take pride in your work and think about what you're actually doing. As a school, we're not only here to help you learn, but also to keep you safe. And that doesn't stop when we're operating remotely. If you have any concerns for your own safety or the safety of a fellow student, then we would ask you report this to any of the designated safeguarding leads, or DSLs as we are called. You could do this by either phoning the school or emailing either myself, Mrs. Carr, or Miss Temple. And I would ask you pay extra careful attention to remaining safe online, especially as you are likely to be spending more time online through your remote learning. Remember to ensure that your privacy settings are all in place. You do not ever arrange to meet up with someone that you've only met online. Not everyone is who they say they are. And lastly, you can report any online abuse or inappropriate material via CEOP and the UK Safer Internet Centre as detailed in the daily notices. A period of lockdown can be difficult at the best of times, and this is especially true in midwinter. These 8 tips from Mind are all designed to look after your well-being and keep you healthy. Think about the lighting on dark mornings. Wake up gradually whilst increasing light. Stay connected with people. It may be difficult to see people in person, but there are many other ways that you can do that. Could be via phone calls or FaceTime or technology. Plan your week. Organise activities that give you a sense of pleasure and achievement that go around your remote learning. Ask for help. If you feel like you're struggling, reach out for help. That could be someone in school or somebody at home. The key message is talk to somebody. Limit news. Now, being aware of what's going on in the world is important, but with 24-hour news coverage, and particularly the amount of worrying things that can be discussed about the virus and a whole host of other things, it's important you do limit the amount of time that you spend on social media and checking the news. Take time for yourself. Plan activities that are relaxing. It's important to engage in some self-care. Stay active, take regular exercise, which can be a great way for relieving stress and enhancing your mood. And help others. If you notice others struggling, lend some help, and that can also help you as well. I think we'll always have those times when we need motivating, when we need picking up, and I often look for the inspirational words of others. Today I've picked the words of Michael Jordan. I find him a real inspirational character. If you've ever had an opportunity to see the documentary The Last Dance, it's incredible what one man achieved in sport and how he in turn influenced and motivated so many other people. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Thank you.